Okay, welcome back, and we're gonna play another episode, but we need to save first. And now we're continuing.
Captain Gerald? It is you! Goodness, it's been ages!
Yeah?
Don't you recognize me? It's Alois, your old right-hand man! Well, that's how I always thought of myself anyway.
Interesting.
Oh, it must have been 20 years ago that you went missing without a trace. I always knew you were still alive.
Really?
You haven't changed a bit, Alois, just as loud as ever. And drop that captain nonsense. I'm not your captain anymore. These days, I'm just a wandering mercenary. One who has work to do. Goodbye, old friend.
Kinda reminds me of Grail.
Right. Goodbye, Captain. Wait, that isn't how this ends. I insist that you return to the monastery with me.
Garrig Mach Monastery. I suppose this was inevitable.
What do you mean?
How about you, kid? Are you the captain's child?
I'll say that's correct. I have no idea.
Is that so? Well, physical differences aside, your mannerisms do remind me of the captain.
Okay.
I'd love for you to see the monastery too. You will too.
Of course. Why would I not?
What's troubling you, Captain? You aren't about to run off again, are you?
Even I wouldn't dare run from the Knights of Saros.
The Knights of Saros? They do seem rather skilled.
That they do. You just talked to me?
It seems your presence is required. Get going.
Okay. So let's move forward.
I appreciate your help back there. Your skill is beyond question. You're clearly an experienced mercenary. And your father, that would be Gerald, the Bladebreaker, former captain of the Knights of Saros, oft praised as the strongest knight to ever live. Have I missed anything?
The Knights of Saros?
You haven't heard of the Knights of Saros?
No.
The most famous order of knights in all of Fodlan.
Hey, you are coming with us to the monastery, right? Of course you are. I'd love to bend your ear as we travel. Oh, I should mention that the three of us are students of the Officers' Academy at Garrig Mach Monastery. We were doing some training exercises when those bandits attacked. I definitely got the worst of it.
That would be because you ran off.
Too true. I was the first to make a strategic retreat. Everything would have worked out if these two hadn't followed me and ruined everything.
Oh wow, that's mean.
Because of them, every single one of those bandits chased after us. Utterly ridiculous.
Ah, so that's what you were thinking, Claude. And here I thought you were acting as a decoy for the sake of us all.
His intentions were as clear as day. You will prove a lacking ruler if you cannot see the truth behind a person's words.
Wow.
You will prove a lacking ruler yourself if you look for deceit behind every word and fail to trust those whom you rely on.
Oh, joy. A royal debate between their highnesses. I wonder how being completely predictable affects one's ability to wield power. Personally, as the embodiment of distrust, I'd say your little exchange smacks of naivete.
Me, naive. Tell me, are you actually incapable of keeping quiet, or is your lack of self-awareness a condition of some sort?
Wow.
In any case, forgive our digression. I must speak with you if you can spare a moment. The way you held your ground against the bandits' leader was captivating. You never lost control of the situation. It showed me I still have much to learn.
You're welcome?
Your skill is precisely why I must ask you to consider lending your services to the Empire. I might as well tell you now. I am no mere student. I am also the Adrestian Empire's...
Halt, Edelgard. Please allow me to finish my own proposition. The Holy Kingdom of Fargus is in dire need of exceptional individuals like yourself. Please, do consider returning to the kingdom with me.
Whoa there, you two sure are hasty. Trying to recruit someone you just met. Tactless, really. I was personally planning to develop a deep and lasting friendship on our journey back to the monastery before begging for favors. But it seems there's no time for niceties in this world. So, capable stranger, let's get right to it. Where does your allegiance lie?
Oh wow, I already have to pick.
It seems one's place of birth is quite significant to them. Yet they are so impressed by you that you may take your pick.
Oh, okay. Let's see. So it seems one place of birth is quite significant. I don't know. I like the girl, but I kind of want to, I would go with the guy.
Is that right? Well, that's a win for the Alliance, so I suppose I'm obligated to be happy.
All right, that's enough with the small talk. It's time to head back to the monastery.
Looks like we'll have to pick this up another time.
Okay.
My, they are in such a hurry. You know, each of the three is most unique.
Claude. Edelgard. But I feel that she's always evaluating me. Dimitri, he seems quite sincere, but I sense darkness.
Yes, I thought the same. Hey, baby, sleep.
Yes, you're always sleepy, I get that. Uh-huh. So, another save. Alright, let's see what this leads to. This is the first chapter.
Part 1. White Clouds. Great Tree Moon.
Uh-huh.
3 houses.
Okay.
The icy winds of the Agma Mountains have begun to scatter, and the verdant fields once again spring to life across Fodlan, heralding the start of a new year. As they celebrate the dawning year, the people pray that they may realize their full potential, just as a tiny sprout hopes to one day grow into a great tree.
That's a nice mural.
The continent of Fodlan, said to be protected by a revered goddess, has existed since time immemorial. 3 ruling powers now control the land.
Alright.
In the south lies a region long held by a more than 1,000-year-old dynasty, the Adrestian Empire. Beyond its borders, to the frigid north, is the home of the Holy Kingdom of Fargus, ruled by the royal family and its knights. To the east, a league of nobles that heeds no king nor emperor rules what is called the Leicester Alliance.
Okay,
Once
that's...
consumed by a tempest of war and turmoil, Fodlan and these 3 mighty powers now exist in relative harmony.
And that's the one I picked.
This will be your first time at the monastery. I'd be happy to show you around.
It really is Fodlan in a nutshell. The good and the bad.
Like it or not, we'll be there soon enough.
Nice castle.
There it is. Garrick Mach Monastery.
Looks like a teacher.
Ray is here.
I'm guessing she's the teacher. Or that girl.
I wonder, did the flow of time bring you here?
The sprite's really cool.
It's been years since I've last set eyes on this place. To be forced to see her now.
Her?
You saw her in the courtyard earlier, didn't you? The Archbishop, Lady Rhea.
Lady Rhea?
As you know, the majority of folks in Fodlan are devout followers of the teachings of Seros. The leader of that ridiculously large religious organization is the Archbishop, Lady Rhea.
Thank you for your patience, Gerald. My name is Seteth. I am an advisor to the Archbishop.
Uh-huh.
Right. Hello.
It has been a long time, Gerald. I wonder, was it the will of the goddess that we have another chance meeting like this?
Forgive my silence all these years. Much has happened since we last spoke.
Oh.
So I see. The miracle of fatherhood has blessed you. That is your child, is it not?
Yes. Born many years after I left this place, I wish I could introduce you to the mother of my child.
Oh.
I'm afraid we lost her to illness.
So, but they don't look anything alike.
I see. My condolences. As for you, I heard of your valiant efforts from Alois. What is your name?
My name is...
A fine name indeed. From the bottom of my heart, I thank you for saving those students of the Officers' Academy.
You're welcome?
Gerald, you already know what it is I wish to say, do you not?
You want me to rejoin the Knights of Seros, don't you? I won't say no, but...
Your apprehension stings. I had expected that Alois would have already asked this of you. I must step away for now, but I expect they will desire a word with you soon. Please listen carefully to what they have to say. Until tomorrow.
Okay.
I can't believe it. Forced back into the Knights of Seros.
Ugh.
I'm sorry I dragged you into this. Looks like I'll be stuck here for a while. And I'm afraid your services are requested as well.
Well, it's to be expected. As a mercenary...
Nothing like that. They want you to teach, by the sound of it. You heard those brats earlier talking about the Officers' Academy. Well, the Academy just happens to be short a professor. And apparently that damned Alois went and recommended you to leave.
So, you must be the new professor. My, how stern and handsome you are.
Why, thank you.
No. I'm not the one you're looking for. You can handle things from here. Good luck. And watch out for Lady Rhea. I don't know what she's thinking, making you a professor like this. She may be up to something. Stay on your guard.
Okay.
Oh,
sure.
It's you then? So young.
Competence and age are not necessarily correlated. As you well know, I wonder if you bear a crest of your own. When next you have a moment to spare, I insist that you pay me a visit so we can delve into the subject further.
His voice sounds so familiar. I'm trying to think.
I'm Manuela. I'm a professor, a physician, a songstress, and available. It's nice to meet you.
Wow, are you seriously turning on to me? You're a songstress.
Of course. Before I came here, I belonged to a renowned opera company. Perhaps you've heard of me? The Middlefranc Opera Company is beautiful, peerless.
Spare our colleague the needless chatter, Manuela.
Oh, that voice is from Trauma Center.
Now then, it seems you'll be taking charge of one of the Academy's 3 houses. I expect you haven't yet been briefed on the nature of each, have you?
Do you really not know? Fine. I'll do you a favor and explain. The Officers' Academy is comprised of 3 houses of students, each of which is closely affiliated with its region of origin. The Black Eagle House is for students from the Adrestian Empire. Their house leader this year is Edelgard, the Imperial Princess, who is in...
The Blue Lion House is for students from the Holy Kingdom of Fargus. Their house leader this year is Prince Dimitri. He is to be the next king of Fargus.
Lastly, there is the Golden Deer House, which is for students of the Leicester Alliance. Their house leader is Claude, grandson to Duke Regan, the leader of the Alliance.
To think that the next Emperor, King, and Sovereign Duke are all here. It certainly is a promising year for the Academy.
I'll say. I just hope none of those little treasures cause any trouble.
Quite. For now, I suggest taking a stroll around the Academy to get your bearings. And when you've a moment, please stop by my research laboratory.
The old man has a point. Oh, and keep in mind that I've only notified the house leaders that you're our new professor. I suggest you try spending time with the students. Some odd ducks in that bunch. I'm sure Lady Rhea will have more information for you tomorrow, but that should get you going.
Okay.
Have you no intention of changing your mind, Rhea? Appointing a stranger, a child no less, as a professor at our esteemed academy is...
I have made my decision, Sedith. I know worrying comes naturally to you, but there is truly no need. That stranger is Gerald's flesh and blood, after all.
I can't say that's all too comforting. How trustworthy is this Gerald character? Is he not the man who went missing after the Great Fire 21 years ago? I would remind you that Flame is now here with us as well. I beg of you, please consider whether this is an unnecessary risk.
Wow.
Sedith, they have my trust. Let that be enough for you. More importantly, I have received a report from Shamir. I am increasingly concerned about a matter regarding our suspicious individual. We cannot ignore those who harbor ill will toward the Church.
Yes, that matter is of great importance as well. I shall continue my investigation. Rhea, for now I will have faith that you are placing your trust with the utmost care. I pray that nothing occurs to shake that confidence.
Thank you? The dialogue's very heavy in this game, like more so than past Fire Emblem games. It's weird. Come on, move, sprite, move. I think that sprite's going in the wrong direction. Okay, that's the Golden Deer House. Okay, that's the Red House.
Of course.
Okay.
I assume you are already aware that you will be teaching here at the officer. To start, please speak with the 3 house leaders. You should also take a look around the academy. That is your first task. Once you have finished, may I ask a favor of you?
Sure.
Once you have finished.
You there?
Ha! I imagine you were a bit surprised that I recommended you as a professor. Frankly, we had someone else in mind for the role, but they ran off during our dust-up with the bandits. Can't entrust students to someone who's abandoned them once before, huh?
You saved the lives of the students you came across. That, at least, was admirable. Now you should make the rounds. Go around the monastery and see that you greet everyone.
Okay, I got that. Alright, so mini-map, got it. That's the reception hall. Oh, is that the Edelgard girl?
Yes.
So, you've accepted a teaching position here. Pity. I was hoping you would lend your strength to the Empire. I never properly introduced myself, did I? My name is Edelgard von Hrespo. I am the princess and heir apparent of the Adrestian. I wonder if you'll be tasked with leading the Black Eagles. I hope you've had a chance to meet everyone. Would you like to know more about any of the Black Eagles?
Sure.
Hubert is the heir of Marquis Vestra. He has served me since I was a child. You may think his blood runs a bit cold, but actually that's rather accurate. Still, if you can get past that, you'll see he's quite astute and reasonable.
Interesting. So those are the other... Oh, so she just gives intros.
He's remarkably intelligent, but he only wishes to apply himself to tasks that particularly interest him, and nothing else. He's also fond of, well, napping. If he had any work ethic or sense of duty to speak of, I suppose he would be destined to become an official of the Empire.
And napping.
He's
okay.
remarkably... If he
Okay, I heard it. And Bernadette?
She's Count Varley's only daughter. I suppose you could say she's a bit eccentric, but I believe she's shut herself away in her quarters and doesn't care to leave. But don't worry, I'll make sure she finds her way to class.
Okay.
Greetings! You must be the new... As for me, my job is to stand here at this glorious entrance and lead up. And by that, I mean... to...
Oh, okay.
Pardon me.
Yes.
Alright, so we have to go check the other people out. Alright.
Well, scored. I guess that means I'd better introduce me. I'm from the ruling house of the left. I'm guessing you don't know which class you'll be teaching yet, do you? I bet you'd like ours. We're not at... Have you met the folks from the Golden Deer House yet? Care to know more about it?
Sure, so... What do you say about yourself?
Piqued your interest, have I? As luck, but what's life without a bit of mystery? Let's just spend...
Wow, what a great introduction. Lorenz.
He's the heir of Gloucester territory. If you haven't already picked up on it, he's a bit arrogant and fancies himself a ladies' man. That said, deep down, he's really devoted and honest.
Interesting.
Lysithea is the daughter of Count Ordelia, and is probably the youngest student. But watch out, she gets angry if you treat her like a child. As for me, I do it on purpose. You have to make your own fun in this.
Okay.
What do you think?
So you're the skilled mercenary who saved Claude, are you?
Oh, you are? It's such an honor to meet you. Ignatz Victor. My parents are Alliance merchants.
And I am Lysithea von Ordelia. Please do not forget it.
I'll try.
What do you think?
Alright, so I gotta see the other guy.
Right.
Is he seriously running with his coat arms like that?
Please accept my apologies for the other. I am of course, delightful news. In any case, I hear you're investigating the different houses here.
Yes. What do you say about yourself?
Me? Oh, please forgive me. It's difficult to open up on the spot, don't you think? I'm afraid my story has not been a pleasant one. I do hope that doesn't color your view of me, but I understand if that can't be helped.
Why do people say that?
I appreciate your effort.
Alright, so let's return.
How are you enjoying your time at the Academy thus far? I hope you have found our halls brimming with the vitality of...
I suppose it is time for you to take... I must note that I am personally against entrusting someone as lacking in trackable history as yourself with such...
The Black Eagles, the Blue Lions, and the Golden Deer. All...
Since you are new here, we have decided to allow you first pick. Manuela and I will take charge of the remaining 2 houses.
I kind of want to go with the archers.
So you have chosen the Golden Deer led by Claw.
Yes, I have.
Your heart has made its choice then. All I ask is that you guide these open minds with...
They are all promising youths who bear the weight of Fodlan's future.
Brother? Oh, I am so sincerely sorry. I did not mean to interrupt.
I'm in the middle of something, Flame. Is it urgent?
No, it's nothing. More importantly, who is this?
This is our newest professor at the...
Oh my! A new addition to the Officers Academy! I am so very pleased to meet you, Professor.
You're welcome.
I am Sedith's little sister, Flame. I am so happy to make your acquaintance.
Nice to meet you.
Let us focus on the topic at hand. There is something you should be aware of. In a few days' time, there will be a mock battle between the 3 houses, intended to gauge the current progress of the students. We will be using this battle as an opportunity to ascertain your own abilities as well. Please do not disappoint the Archbishop.
Okay.
Wait, what? Are you really our new homeroom professor?
Is that true? You aren't quite what I had pictured. Oh, sorry. I didn't mean that the way it sounded.
I was sure you'd be roped into joining the Knights.
Don't tell me. You chose this class just to get to know me better, right? I'm flattered, really.
Sure, let's go with that.
Whoops. Now that you're our professor, maybe I should choose my words more carefully.
I don't mind.
Oh, well then, since we're pretty close in age and all, I suppose formalities aren't all that necessary.
One must truly marvel at the exceptionality of this appointment. Becoming a teacher to students almost the same age as yourself. How unusual. I've heard you are a skilled mercenary, but I cannot shake my discomfort at your new position.
Are you really as strong as they say? Let's see your biceps. I bet I packed on more muscle than you.
I doubt that. Apparently our new professor was personally recommended by Alois, one of the Knights.
As far as skill goes, I saw it with my own eyes. What's more, Teach here is the child of the most renowned former captain of the Knights of...
I heard. There's no way a child of the captain isn't worthy. It's simply not possible.
There's so much dialogue.
The captain? Who are you talking about? Captain Geralt, of course. The most notable captain of the Knights of Seiros and a peerless mercenary.
You're exaggerating a bit, aren't you?
Huh. It doesn't matter what you think of him. Captain Geralt deserves nothing but respect.
Okay.
Well, after working as a mercenary alongside a father figure such as he, I have high hopes for our professor.
Just because someone is special doesn't mean their children are special too, Lysithia. Assuming that a child is going to be exceptional just because of their lineage is a bad idea. Don't you agree, Marianne?
Huh? Oh, yes, I suppose so. Well, we can find out for ourselves in battle. I can't wait to see what tactics you've learned from the
A battle? Shouldn't we have a welcome party or something first? I'll get the...
How savage. I propose a nice conversation over tea instead. I am more than...
Tea? You can't get to know someone over tea. If there's no meat involved, it's not a party.
Your common sensibilities are grating to my noble...
Sorry for the bickering, Teach. As you can see, the Golden Deer House is a rowdy.
Yeah, I
You'll
can see
find
that.
nobles and common, but hey, that just makes your life more exciting, right?
Yep, I'm excited too. Okay. Wow, that was long. Okay, I'm going to save it here. Well, stop it here, and then we're gonna move forward. So I'll see you in the next video. Like, comment, subscribe. Bye.